Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. It's Thursday, the 12th of December, 2019. And we are enjoying a nice day, but a cold day in the Northeast and down into the mid-Atlantic states. And we are going to see a number of changes over the next couple of days. As cold as it is, it's a little bit hard to imagine that this next storm system coming up for Friday is going to produce rain, not just along coastal areas, but all the way up to northern Maine and northern New England. Very few, if any, areas are going to start as snow or sleet. Actually, hardly any will start off as snow. Maybe a few spots will start off with a little sleet or freezing rain. But other than that, for the 99% of you out there in the Northeast and in the Mid-Atlantic states, this is going to be an all rain affair. And also, this storm sets the table up for the next weather system for early next week, which I think has a shot of being a more bullish snow producer. But here's our surface map to this morning with high pressure centered right over Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania. We have a 1040-ish high, so that's the core of this cold air mass that's right overhead. And this cold air mass is running out to the east and will be doing so rather rapidly. So we'll have a cold day today with temperatures not out of the 30s, and a cold night tonight with lows mostly teens to mid 20s. After that, it's going to warm up pretty fast as that high moves out. We have some snow going on back through parts of the western Great Lakes. Otherwise, we're starting to set the table up for a bit of a low that's going to be coming out of the Gulf of Mexico and moving northeastward up the coast. Doesn't really matter if it moves just offshore or just inland. As I said, this is all warm air that's going to be flooding the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states on southeast winds, and that's it. We'll see what happens after that. As I said, this will be setting the table up for the next one. Now, as far as rain is concerned, the rainfall amounts are going to be on the order of, I think on average, about an inch to an inch and a quarter in most places, from Virginia on up into Maryland. You can see there are a few pockets that are a little bit lower, but in general, it's about an inch to an inch and a quarter from Pennsylvania across New Jersey, Long Island, southern and central New England, and through much of upstate New York, and even further north, some big amounts of almost 2 inches or over 2 inches, I think, are possible in Maine. And those 1 inch plus amounts clearly, again, all the way up into Caribou. So as far as weather conditions today are concerned, of course, the radars are very quiet in the Northeast. Got a little bit of shower activity in southeast Georgia and also off the Florida East Coast today. And that's part of the Gulf moisture that's beginning to develop. And I'll probably see some clouds developing here where I am in Marietta, Georgia, at least for another couple of days. We'll probably start to see those clouds this afternoon. Here's some snow that is moving across southeastern Minnesota into northern Wisconsin, where we've got some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings out. And it's kind of busy out in the west with the next weather system coming into the northwest and moving into the northern Rockies, where we also have a peppering of winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. So let's take a look at this first system here for tomorrow. And of course, you know, the high, as I said, just moves out rather quickly off the coast of Massachusetts and then straight out to the east from there. You start to see a buildup of rain. Now, it's possible in western North Carolina and western Virginia, where we do actually have some winter weather advisories up for some freezing rain here for early Friday morning. It's a small patchy area here, but I don't think it's going to amount to too much, but they do have the winter weather advisories up. You can watch this low on the new NAM. Rain actually pushes up northward and starts to arrive during midday Friday in Maryland and southern Pennsylvania and reaches New York City by about 4 or 5 p.m. and further north into New England from there. And then you get this solid area of rain Friday evening into Friday night as the low runs up the coast. And by 4 a.m. Saturday morning, the low center is in northern Chesapeake Bay. But look at how far north. Northernmost Maine gets a little bit of snow out of this, but it's rain everywhere. And I'm going to switch over to the GFS model here and take it forward for the weekend because this should move out. The GFS is a little slower with getting this out of the way. So it still has some rain or showers around during the afternoon on Saturday with some breaks in between. But I think Sunday will be the better of the 2 weekend days. Windy, sunshine and clouds, temperatures easing through the 40s. And then we got cold air coming in for Monday. And that sets up the next low that is running out through the southern plains and heading northeastward. This is Monday afternoon, showing snow into Maryland and southern Pennsylvania. And I think there's a fair chance that the low is going to be weaker and a little bit more southeast. We do have a bit of a blocky situation developing again. We have a 50-50 low. If you think back to 10 days ago, we had a much stronger version of it setting up, and that's when you get an upper low near Newfoundland or just east of Newfoundland, what we call right at 50 north, 50 west, which is right here. And that means that the next weather system is going to at least try to get forced to the south, which would mean a chance for snow, even for coastal areas here Monday night and on Tuesday. Still not 100% sure how this is going to play out. Clearly, it's 5 days away. And a lot really is going to depend on the block itself. How strong is it? And we're not going to really know that until we get into the weekend. So first things first, enjoy the rest of your day. And also get ready for 1 to 2 inches of rain for Friday, for later Friday night into Saturday. Sunday is the better weekend day for the Northeast and the Northern Mid-Atlantic states, although it will be a windy and colder day. And then we'll discuss later on today and, of course, tomorrow what the implications are with the first system, the implications on the second system for Monday night and for Tuesday. So that's Weather in 5 for today. Have a great day. We'll see you later. We'll have usual website posts, extra long-range stuff on my weather platform on Patreon, patreon.com/meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Download the 2 free weather apps on Google Play or on the App Store, Meteorologist Joe Cioffi weather app or Angry Ben's weather app, the Angry Weatherman, or download them both. There's no reason why you can't have both of them because they're both free. They're free. And that's it. Maybe a live stream tonight. I'm not 100% sure because I need to take a break, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do a live stream tonight, perhaps around 8 o'clock Eastern time. See you later.